just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can make.
Sir, Black Coast, it's your boy Shadow Ghost. Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked, man. Hit that notification bell for upcoming content for Shadow Ghost 81. Look, check this out, right? See, CANELO Plant has been, according to Eddie Hearn, has been given an offer, right, for the Canelo Alvarez fight, the unification match for 168, for undisputed, bro. Everybody wants to see this fight, right? Well, at least I do. They're aiming for September 11th or around the 18th, right? Eddie Hearn wants it on the zone. CANELO Plant is saying he wants around 10 million. Now, he didn't disclose how much, like, the offer is for, but according to sources, right, it's pretty much around that 10 million. Like, it's pretty close around there, right? And I'm pretty sure he's gonna get that 10 million. And here goes the thing, right? I don't really think that this fight is gonna happen, and I hope that I'm proven wrong. I've been saying this for a while now, that I do not think CANELO Plant wants this fight. I'm not saying that he's afraid of Canelo. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that CANELO Plant has a history of saying one thing and doing another. And I just want to make it clear, I'm definitely not saying that he's afraid of Canelo. Look, just let me give you an example, right? Before the Saunders fight, there was a live that CANELO Plant had. I'm pretty sure he was in his backyard or whatever. He was in a pool, it looked like, and on live, he was on his phone, and there's all these trolls. And first off, this is why you gotta watch what you say online, especially in the year 2021, where in media, once you give out anything, whether it be a tweet, whether you upload a photo, whether you do anything on Facebook, once you upload anything on the internet, bro, that is not your information anymore. If you say something and you try to, even like we saw what happened with the whole Chris Colbert situation, even if you ask someone to take down a video, other people have seen it, other people have recorded it. So it's almost impossible to take down something. It's almost impossible to take back information that has been placed and uploaded on the internet. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, he was in a swimming pool and there was a live going on, and David Benavidez fans, I guess they were fans or trolls or whatever, and they were in there and they were saying, look, David Benavidez is gonna whoop your ass and all this, right? And he's saying, like, hey man, listen, I stay ready, this and that. I just came back from the gym, this and that. I'm not like one of these other fighters, man. I don't blow up in between fights. And he was getting on David Benavidez, talking about his weight, because around that time David Benavidez had lost his belt on the scales. If y'all remember that, David lost his belt. So about like a couple of days later, it comes out that Canelo had offered him to fight, and he's saying that he didn't have enough time because he didn't give me enough time to prepare. Now, listen, I agree. You should give, especially for a fight of that magnitude, you should give a fighter enough time to prepare. However, you was just online stating that you stay ready. So which one is it? Also, he mentions his hands all the time. He had that performance that he had with Caleb Truax, and the first thing that he talks about is his hands. Then, during the Saunders fight, when they asked him about the fight, they said, the first thing he mentions is, yeah, I had to take an issue with my hands. It's crazy. It's like it doesn't sound like he really wants this fight. Another thing that points to me that's a red flag is during the Saunders fight, not the Saunders fight, the Canelo and Yildirim fight. If y'all remember, go back to that fight, right? Before Yildirim even walked in the damn entrance, like before he even walked into the ring, before that fight even started, they were already talking about the Saunders fight, bro. It was like already signed, basically. They were like, yo, after Canelo whips this guy's ass, we gonna have this fight. That wasn't the case with the Saunders fight. They were, even after the fight, Eddie Hearn had to go into the ring, and there was a lot of people, and he had to basically, say that speech to kind of like put pressure on. It's almost like y'all should have been talking. But it doesn't seem like Caleb, like to me, like it doesn't seem like he really wants this fight. And I don't know what the reason is. I'm not saying that he's afraid. I'm just saying I don't know if it's PBC. I don't know if it's Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn. But according to what I was reading, right? So there has been an offer on the table, and they want the fight for around September 11th and September 18th. Which, by the way, this is kind of crazy, because I heard that the Teofimo Lopez and Kambosos, I heard that fight has been rescheduled for September 11th. And now they're aiming for the Canelo and Plant fight for September 11th. once again, that fight is scheduled, and I mean, look, I'm just saying that would just be bad luck for my guy Teofimo Lopez, man. I want nothing for the best for him, but we'll just see what happens, man. But it's either for the 11th or the 18th, right? So anyway, in the article that I was reading, it says that Plant he wants around 10 million, and although Eddie Hearn says that he did not tell how much he's offering, we're pretty sure that he's offering him around 10 million. The issue that they're having right now is where the fight's going to be on. Pretty sure Al Heyman wants it to be on PBC and does not want it to be on DAZN. Meanwhile, Eddie Hearn is like, yo, in that deal, like, I'll give you the 10 million, but that shit's got to be on DAZN, bro. That shit's got to be on DAZN. And I think it makes sense because what they're trying to say is they don't want, I don't know how that's going to work out, especially with the pay-per-view, with PBC and DAZN and the people that subscribe to DAZN. I don't know how this shit's going to work out, but yo, they need to work this out because I want to see this fight. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Canelo Alvarez and they probably don't even want to see this fight. Me, listen, I'm a boxing fan. I want to see. I love undisputed fights. That's why this whole Wilder Fury thing, listen, I think it's a great fight. Wilder Fury 3 is a great fight. But this is what ESPN meant when they said that that fight is a disappointment because they were really right about to have the undisputed heavyweight title match, bro. And now they basically had to stop that, and that got put in the back burner because now we gotta see a third fight that we've seen two guys fight twice already. And for what? You see what I'm saying? So anytime that there's an undisputed fight, man, as a boxing fan, I dig it, bro. So it is what it is. I just really don't think that this fight's gonna happen, and I hope Caleb Plant just proves me wrong. I hope that he really wants this fight, and to be honest, I think that he will give him more problems than Smith and Saunders. I don't think he's gonna beat Canelo, but I do think that he's gonna give him the most problems at 168. I think that he would probably win the first half of the fight, and I just think that he's gonna fade during the later half of the fight, and Canelo's going to get to him sooner or later. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but hey, look, this is why we need to see this fight. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I do think that it's just kind of weird that once again, another big fight is aiming for the same date that Teofimo Lopez and Kambosos has been rescheduled on. And man, it just seems like, I don't know what is going on with that, but man, I just hope Teofimo Lopez just needs to get that fight out the way. He needs to just whip this guy's ass, or whoever wins that fight, bro. Just get that fight out the way because it just seems like this fight is never going to happen. It's been rescheduled like 3 times already. If it gets canceled again, I don't know. All I know is Trilla has put a lot of money into Teofimo Lopez. And to be honest, I just want him to get that fight out the way because I see a lot of better potential fights in the near future for him. But as far as the Canelo and Plant fight, I just hope that Plant proves me wrong. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And this is Shadow Ghost, and until next time, I'm out.